I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
To put it lightly.
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
Ibuki, I love you.
I'm not talking about your sound effects.
But they were pretty good.
You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Good point.
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party?
Who wasn't at the party again?
Oh, here we go.
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right?
Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party...
Uh-oh.
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout...
It obviously has to be him.
Oh, this is gonna turn ugly. Fuyuhiko, are you prepared to be accused of murder?
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't prod him.
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
For that exact reason, Mahiru.
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Oh, thank you. I've been waiting for this for so long. The silencer! We can now shoot white noise. Finally! So, I guess the example before where they were showing off white noise, that was just to show what it does. Now you can do something about it. So what you're going to do with the silencer is, if there's any white noise around the area, you can shoot it. Shooting it will give you back at least 1 second of time. Now, here is where we get a bit iffy on this, because with the silencer you can also accidentally shoot statements and lose time. Oops. Yeah, don't do that. But in order to recover that time, you can shoot white noise, but it won't make up for the seconds that you lose for shooting a remark. Just be careful where you're aiming. If you're having trouble aiming, be sure to find some skills that help with that. Oh yeah, you can also use the rear touchpad, but again, who uses that? I think the Vita even forgot that it had a rear touchpad. White noise is fun to shoot, but this is probably where it's going to start going in front of statements. So if you get a bit too trigger happy, you're going to shoot the white noise and the statement behind it. So you'll end up gaining 1 second and then like losing 5. So be careful. That's a very good point. You can still have the silencer on easy mode, but there's no point. Yeah, just a little bit of bang bang, just to shoot all over the screen. God, there's so much banging in this game. Let's use our new silencer.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know. That means you have no alibi.
The culprit is self-evident.
Everybody seems to be ganging up on Fuyuhiko. But unfortunately, for them, not for us, we can bail you out, Fuyuhiko. Trust me. Somebody did see you at the party.
Lurking under the floor like a
In a manner of speaking. You weren't at the party.
I've stared at panties all day.
But Teru, why?
Without going to
But
the storage
at
room
least
in the dark.
somebody saw you.
Is that true? Don't act like
You
I'm
were
a
there.
Killer?
But when the party
By the way, I
started,
love the white noise that come up around Mahiru.
Nobody
They're
saw
so
you, you know.
two-faced. For example,
That means you have no alibi.
that bitch. No, he does have an
No,
alibi.
that's wrong.
Rock solid too. Chiaki even had a conversation with him.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Fuyuhiko, are you a closet softie? Did you want to make friends? Because I wouldn't blame you. I would love to be friends with these psychopaths. That didn't come out right, sorry.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
She was getting to it. She's a tad tired.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Oh, please say he confesses to wanting to make friends. Please!
Shut up!
He's defensive.
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Depends on where he's chewing.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
That's right. While you were looking for the Hellhound earring, you couldn't find a way around the fence surrounding the cabin.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
Well, that confirms that.
During the party. It was probably during the blackout.
Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
Right.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
I'm assuming impossible.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible?
Yeah.
It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
Hajime, are you on the same wavelength as me? I think we got something.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
Are you sure about that? Something we overlooked. Well, I have a strange feeling I know what you're saying. Yeah, let's discuss this.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage.
Get that shit-eating grin off your face.
The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Yeah, as much as I hate you, I absolutely agree. Let's do this.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that was like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
Huh. A lot of interesting suggestions, but we're going to have to agree with one. How they moved around in the dark. Yeah, I think we can prove this. There might be something in these truth bullets. For example,
The hallway was really...
let's take a quick look. Think I know what it is? I just gotta make sure, though. Sorry, I just wanted to read that. All right.
Dark during the blackout.
And what else do we have? Murder threat, Durlumin case, party dishes, fire door. Jeez.
It's like making a seafood
I mean, basically all you have to do is process of elimination at this point for trying to figure out what the actual truth bullet is.
Use the string like the cord.
String like the cord? I don't think so.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles.
Nah, Byakuya would have taken those too.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
I love how nonchalantly she says this.
What if they used a light?
I think they did!
I agree with that. I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
There is something that could have made a light. The portable stove.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Do tell.
A hole? What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
Oh dear.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Bullshit!
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Yeah, no shit, Teru. You couldn't have dug a deeper hole.
Now then, Hajime. Will you battle against me?
As long as I get to use my objection finger, bring it on, Nagito.
No, that's wrong. Will you be able to break through my argument?
Maybe. Oh, cool. Alright, Nagito. Battle of wits time, I guess. You seem to be one of the more composed people around here, which is hilarious, seeing as how you're a little unhinged. We're gonna have to fight you, Nagito. I'm not gonna hold back.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Sorry about that, I almost lost that fight. I was thinking of which truth bullet to use. No, Kazuichi's not wrong. I want to go farther on that.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
There we go.
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see it was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut through those words! Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway.
Exactly.
If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
I'm the ultimate mystery.
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath? You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
Ooh, good use of words.
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
Damn it, Nagito. You want us to call out the real killer, but who? If Hajime has an idea, then I can think of something. Uh-huh, yeah. Oh, God. This entire case just turned on one person. Oh my gosh. There really is only one person who could have done this. Everything matches up. It makes perfect sense. The only person who could have done it is